So I remember there was a joint offer, so you could get basically unlimited funding, let's say, with Forex League. And for the course, you see there's strategies explained beautifully. You have daily intraday strategies. You also got swing strategies.
Hi everyone, welcome to Forex League YouTube channel. My name is Honzino. I'm support for Forex League and you are about to watch another interview with one of our lifetime members. But before we go ahead, let me show you what is lifetime membership so you are going to understand what are we going to talk about. So this is our full course membership that includes rapid signals, 2 strategies and funding. 4 weeks are swing strategy. That is what Nick is teaching on the trainings that we have with our members. And the second strategy is intraday that I am currently using and can help it to our members. And the funding. We can include funding to our membership because we own a pro firm which is currently leading in the industry. You can see more on the website, so definitely go and check more information there. So this is all about the membership and let's go start the interview. Hi Fayaz, how are you? Thanks for your time.
Hi, Hanzina. I'm perfect. How about you?
I'm good. I'm excited to see and hear your story. So
yeah, me too.
What is your story? What gets you to trading and how did you find us?
Yeah, so I'm actually quite old member of Forex League, not in the lifetime club, but I've been for like 4 years or so. In the beginning, when there was only Forex League on Instagram and Discord, that was it back then. Yeah, that's how long I've been with Forex League. Basically, I remember the fundamental updates of Nick, and that's how I basically joined Forex League back then.
Yeah, that's a long time ago. So what is your thoughts about the process where we came from, like changes?
It's been a long journey, but definitely worth it. Yeah, long but very good one, especially with Forex League. Yeah.
So you mentioned you follow us long time. What makes you sign up?
So I remember there was this offer of, when the trader came and Forex League, and it's basically the same owner. So I remember there was a joint offer, so you could get basically unlimited funding, let's say, with Forex League. So I was just thinking to myself, because at the time I was kind of struggling with my trading. So the psychology was awesome. Yeah, in Forex League, like psychology is a very important point. So that's basically when I thought to myself, I'll just give it a try and just see where it goes. Yeah.
So did you go through the course and everything?
Yeah, I went through it. I went through the different strategies, the different, the funding process, to the webinars as well. So a lot of information, important information, and yeah, definitely it's mind blowing how you got so many things compacted in one, website, let's say.
So what about the strategies that are in the course, like the course generally? What do you think about it? Is it easy to understand? For who is it?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a very big one. Yeah. So you've got everything in there. You've got the basics, what are candles and, the basics for every beginner. But you also got some advanced stuff, with the time when you go on. And for the course, you see there's strategies explained beautifully. So even if you're a beginner, you just started, getting information, you can still start, let's say, earn money on the side, because we just learn strategies which are very beautifully explained, I would have to say, because there's also different types. You have daily intraday strategies. You also got swing strategies. The way it's, made and formed, beautiful.
Right. Yeah. The strategy, like having two strategies, is a great advantage because, as we know, it's like a swing strategy and intraday strategy. So each strategy suits to different people. Whoever join, they can try each strategy and decide which strategy it suits for them. So that's great.
Exactly. Because, you have a lot of people that are also working on the side. So you don't basically want to stay 2 hours on the phone daily. Swing trading is perfect for them. And that's also why we have a swing trading strategy in the course. Yeah, perfect thing.
Right. So which strategy do you prefer?
I have to go with the swing one, I would have to say, because I'm also working on the side. So, basically having extra funds for the account. So yeah, definitely the swing one, because, it's relaxed. You can't be over trading in there. Yeah. You have your relaxation, you're relaxed. The mind is at peace. So definitely the swing one. Yeah.
What about rapid signals that are included in the membership? Do you have any experience with them?
I did try them. They were pretty good. But the thing is, I, wanted to focus on my own strategy and not be dependent on something. But for beginners, for example, that just started and want to, let's say, make money, I would say, with the proper risk management and following can definitely make some couple of bucks on the side.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Like if you want to really focus on trading and being funded and so on, have a career, yeah, you should definitely like focus on your trading and not depending on someone else's signals and so on. So another thing that is included for membership, as you were mentioning, is the funding. So let's talk about that. What is your experience with the Forex League challenge and funding?
To be honest, I can't think of anything better than that, because if someone watches this and doesn't know what it is, it's basically unlimited funding. So the only thing you need is like the proper strategy. You need to be disciplined, and you can make a lot of money. Like you have like the unlimited funds in your hands. So it's basically, for those who don't know, you can get funded up to 600K, I think, with a funded trader. And you just have to pass a 10K challenge with Forex League. And after that, you get free challenges from the traders. So all you need is discipline. Yeah, no one can come and say, "Oh, I don't have money. I can't trade." It's if you get yourself the lifetime, you can get unlimited funding forever. So every 30 days, you can get challenge tries, and you can like it's mind blowing that there's even something like that out there. So that's also the reason why I joined, because I was thinking, this is the perfect opportunity for anyone out there that knows how to trade but doesn't have the funds. Yeah. So it's mind blowing how it's still out there and people aren't even seeing this.
They do joining, but yeah, it's amazing what like a Forex League and the funded trader can do together, and the opportunity they are creating. It's insane.
Yeah, it's mind blowing.
I would say like no more like live accounts. No more blowing, because if once you get a membership for one-time fee, you are in. You don't have to invest anything more in the Forex in your journey, right?
Yeah.
You need to open another live account, blowing, because you just get the everything you need. Mentorship, as you mentioned, we teach you discipline. We talk about the psychology all the time. This is huge keys in trading.
Yeah.
And plus, once you are ready, then you have the funding part, which is, so from A to Z, everything in one place.
Exactly. So, especially for beginners, like you just join the lifetime, you get your hand taken through all the process, and then you even get money to trade on and make profit. So it's crazy. Like your life can be changed in, let's say, 1 year. You just have to be disciplined, and that's it. You get everything, at the tip of your hands.
So what are the other benefits of the membership?
Yeah, so one benefit I would say is probably, definitely the community. So our support guy is awesome. We also got a lot of, let's say, if you're a beginner, so especially then you need people to kind of reach out to you and like focus a bit on you. Yeah, so you get that in the webinars that we always do. So we have, I think, 3-4 webinars per week. You get checked up on. And that's definitely something that a beginner needs, because I know a lot of other people, they join courses or mentorships, and they just get the course and that's it. You don't get any more help. So here, it's kind of different. You get like, if you don't understand something, there's always someone out there you can reach out to. There's also like the community, it's awesome. And also the courses, it's not just like the technical. Yeah. So some people just teach technicals and that's it. But you also got fundamentals, also psychology, which is very important. So there's like everything out there that you need to be successful. And like I said, you just need to be disciplined and that's it. Everything is out there, and community, the course, the help you get from the community, and the funding. These are my highlights. Definitely.
I agree. Yeah. So I know you're joining our webinars, right? Could you a little bit describe the webinars, how it goes?
Yeah. So it's basically, we just kind of meet up. And if, for example, it's someone that joins often, so we just kind of like check up on ourselves. Yeah. Like we say, okay, last time you had this trade. How is it going? Or it hit the SL. Okay. What did you do wrong? And we kind of like help like grow together. So that's the basic, main thing we do in the webinars. So like this kind of check up on the other people, that's basically the main point, and that's how it usually goes. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So whoever it's, especially the new guys who joining, there are like homeworks in the course, so they can come on the webinars. We can check the homeworks. You can see how they mark the charts. Nick and myself giving some feedbacks, and plus other guys over sharing the screen. You talk about the setups, analysis, trades they took, how they managing, psychology, risk management, everything. Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's great.
basically everything.
So now we have like an average like 25 to 30 people on one webinar, which is great, and getting even more and more. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
all the time.
that's very helpful. So you were mentioning you are trading like 4 years now, right? You join us.
Yeah.
Now you passing the challenges. What was the breakthrough for you to pass the challenge and get funded now actually?
Yeah, I would have to say, we had this after COVID, the phase, every market was just booming. Everything you saw is just going upwards. So a lot of people made money in that phase, yeah, because everything you had to do, just buy something, hold for a year, you're gonna make profits, yeah. So that's kind of the phase where I got like really confident, and where I told to myself, oh, I got this, I got everything. But now, lately, I think it was 4 or 5 months, I didn't really make that much of profit because everything was kind of like tracking back and, falling, I would say. And that's when, I realized, oh, something's wrong. So I just need to like take my strategy, focus on what I'm doing wrong, and then just change it. And I think, going through the course in psychology, especially, was the breakthrough because I just realized, it's not even a mind game. You have to write down the plan, you have to follow it.
Right.
If it doesn't go as you just have to scan and analyze what am I doing wrong. And if you got it, you just have to take it off, put something else you're back testing or seeing, oh, this is helping me. And that's it. You just have, it's not even like, it's not a mind game. You just have to sit down, have like a proper plan, just follow it. And that's it. You just have to be disciplined and that's it. Risk management, discipline, and you got this. So that was, I would say, the breakthrough. You also saw like the first challenges. I was just failing them because I was just like drawdown after drawdown phase. And that would definitely have been my breakthrough. Yeah. Focusing on psychology and the part where it especially says you have to have a journal, analyze it, optimize it, and then just execute it. So that was definitely the breakthrough.
Right. Yeah, I'm happy to hear that. Yeah. So we also teach, right, how to do backtesting. Journaling, there is a journal in our course. And so I'm happy you do the backtesting, you do journaling, because I can see like the traders who does it is just very eye-opening for them at first. And they can't imagine to do like stop doing it because it just gives you the information you need, as you mentioned, what you do right, what you do wrong, and focus on the bars. Yeah. It's great.
Especially I remember back then, Nick and Angelo, like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, basically back then we didn't have that many following. I remember it was kind of a closed group back then. So Nick and Angelo were like pretty open, I would say. So I remember back then they used to go nights, just backtesting and learning trading back then. So like you have to imagine, Nick and Angelo today, they are like complete different person. You see Angelo is like just cruising and flying around. But like we remember the nights they were like sitting down, back testing, just working on the strategy. So today, if a guy looks at Angelo, for example, he just sees, oh, trading so simple. Just put some trades and you're gonna make profit. No, it's actually just like there's a lot of nights. Angelo was sitting, with Nick, and they were like back testing, learning, just going through the strategy and just working like it's the hidden hours. No one see the hours. Yeah. After that, you just see the results. But like that's what a lot of people miss, I think. So the back testing, the optimizing the strategy, these are all parts of trading that you have to work on. You can't just go around it and say, oh, I'm just going to be a millionaire now. It's not how it works. We saw with Angelo back then, I just saw stories of him. He was, just in the office grinding. And, we used to do webinars on New York Open back then. Late at night, we used to do webinars. I think webinars were going like 1-2 hours daily and twice. And also they work on themselves. So that's how you make it, not just by some floating around and just getting lucky. So
yeah, definitely
that's
agree.
That's what a lot of beginners have to understand. It's not just going to happen like that. You have to put in work and discipline. That's it.
Yeah, I definitely agree. If you are listening this, I would go and reply it again, listen him again, because this is how it is. Yeah. So I'm very happy to have you in the team. And you see, it's once members will realize this, it's just inevitable.
Yeah, exactly. There's no holy grail. The holy grail is hard work, discipline, and that's it. Just follow the path.
Right. Cool. Let's move on. So what about the psychology you were mentioning? So you were working on the free challenges, then you passed the free challenges, and now you got funded, right? So
Exactly.
let's talk about the psychology in each stages.
Yeah. So the psychology is, I think, one of the most important aspect in trading, because especially when you're on a losing streak, a lot of people have losing streaks. Yeah. The strategy you have is not always going to work. You have to optimize it with time. And the psychology, especially there's a capital in our course online. There's about fear, greed, revenge trading, demo accounts, and daily habits, how they affect your trading. So there's a lot of things. Yeah, I don't think we've got the time to go on everything, on every aspect, but to just kind of sum it up, it's very important to just sit down, with a cool mind and just try to see it through, because it's the most important thing. Revenge trading, for example, yeah, you're on losing streak, you just kind of like put a bigger lot, try to risk more and make it back, the kind of thinking, the demo accounts, and it's a lot of things. I don't think we can sum it up, but just to try to sum it up in some way, if you get it right, yeah, because if your psychology is like hacked, you're also disciplined. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the risk management just also follows. So it's kind of a breakthrough, I would say. If you can't like hack your mind, you can't make it. You have to be like able to understand, I just have to follow my strategy and that's it. Nothing else, not trying to revenge trading or trying to act out of my path. I just, wrote down for myself. You just have to follow it. Right. That's it. And when you try to understand the mind, that's when it clicks and just follows through.
Right. So you didn't feel like changing the risk management or anything. You stick to the rules, stick to the strategy.
Exactly. Wow. Exactly. Because when you watch the course videos, about fear, greed, you understand your mind and you understand, why did I take that trade? It was because of fear. I didn't want to fail a challenge. I didn't want to, I wanted more money, for example. Yeah. So it's always a reason behind that.
All right, let's move on. So what would be your advice for people who try to combine work and trading?
To be honest, for them, so it's you can do it, because you've always got per day, you've got 2-3 hours you can definitely take out and do something else. So I would say, for them especially, to focus more on swing trading. Like I said, we've got the course. There's swing trading explained beautifully in there. If you follow it properly, all you need is 5-6 hours on the weekend, maybe 30 minutes daily. That's it. Because you just have to check the charts. Okay, the chart is, where I wanted it to be. Now I can take my entry. And swing trading, usually takes a couple of days until it reaches the target or the stop loss. Yeah. So with work, it's definitely possible. And especially it's going to also affect your work life, because you will be more focused on it. Yeah. Because your mind is free. You don't have this, for example, you're scalping. Yeah. So you don't have this stress of always going on the phone during work and try to, make some bucks. No, it's chilled. It's relaxed. You just follow the plan. Swing trading, and that's it. I know so many people that do it. Even in the group, we have so many people that do it. They are going to school, college, universities, work. It's possible. You just have to stick to the plan, and definitely possible.
So you feel calm when I believe you do the same, right? As we mentioned before, you set the alerts, you wait for the alerts execution, and how do you feel exactly. how often you have to check the phone during the day if you have an open trade?
Open trade. If I open a trade, I don't have to look at it at all, because, you have your reasons why you took it. It's either gonna, go in your direction or it's not gonna go in your direction. You don't have control over that. What you have control on is when you want to go in the market, when you want to exit the market. So that's, one aspect of it. So in the day, like I said, if you're swing trading, you don't need more than 30-40 minutes. Yeah. On the weekend, you kind of look back at the week, you kind of sort out some pairs you want to focus on for the week. They are potentially lining up as you want, maybe some retracement that are following or some patterns that are forming and you want to, trade on them. So it's definitely in that way, 30-40 minutes per day, and maybe on the weekend, some intensive, testing and charting.
Nice. All right. So how do you educate yourself about the psychology? Are you reading books, watching some podcasts, or?
Yeah, so I just saw the course. So I just went through the course, to be honest. it's kind of long, yeah, for someone that just comes and say, oh, it's so long. Yes, it is long, but when you're done with it, like you have a completely other point of view of it. So if you understand your mind once, you're not gonna need it, like, basically always and every. You don't need it to watch it. Like if you just understand it one time, that's it, because you just get everything and you're done. You can all obviously, watch podcasts and try to learn even more about the mind and about like why are you behaving, one way. But if you get it, once, yeah, you're gonna make it. Yeah.
Okay, so last question. What would be your advice to people who are thinking to join and hesitating?
Don't think. There's nothing to think about. Like, let me give you an example. I know so many people, yeah, they would just go out and like try a 100K challenge without the mentoring or, courses or anything. They haven't done anything. They just watch some YouTube videos and just think, oh, I'm going to make it. They just buy a challenge account, 100K, $500. They fail it. They try again and again. I know for 100%, yeah, there's so many people out there that tried at least 2 accounts.
Yeah.
And the lifetime doesn't cost more than $1,000. So I think it's better to just get the learning first. Yeah. Try demo accounts. Try having your own strategy written down. Try having a mentor, which you have here. Yeah. That really focuses on you instead of just trying to make it by luck. It's not going to work that way. Luck isn't always like you can win the lottery maybe one time. But after that, you're just gonna lose. It's even the math isn't adding up. So you have to just like learn it a proper way, and then be a better person and a better trader instead of just trying to make it. Because I know so many people that just deposit money, blow it out, try to every single time buy a funding challenge, try to pass it some way, or sometimes even give out to someone else so that they pass it for them.
Yeah,
it's not gonna help. You need to be a better, trader for yourself. So just join it, learn trading, and then, here you don't even need to buy funded accounts after that. You just have the funding in your hands. So like if you're a beginner watching this and thinking about joining, don't think. It's not gonna, just join.
Straightforward, like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. Yeah, guys, if you like this video, you can subscribe. We have more interviews and more videos in our channel. Like the video. And yeah, if you need any information about our membership, hit me in the Discord on Telegram. I believe the link will be in the description. And yeah, you will get my attention all the time. All right. Thank you very much. And see you in the chat.
Bye-bye.